So continuing, creating a user from the shell. Very simple. You have to write add user and the name of the user. PC. You can know here only root may add a user. So only the system admin can add a user. And that brings back the sudo command. So you have to put the sudo behind. And create a new user. Now you have to create a password for that user. Very simple. And create success. If you want to full from the details, you can add PC home. This is all examples, or in that case, the name. Oops. The room number. If you do not want to put anything, just click enter. That's correct, yes. By default, the letter it is in caps lock. You can just press enter and it is the default one. So create a new user, yay! If you want to change the password for a user, you just click sudo pass and the name of the user, and you enter the new one. And password changed. Very simple. Now just move a little with files. If you want to list a directory, you can just do ls and you have the commands here. You have the files, you have the directories. The blue ones are the directories and the other ones are files, text files, video files, save files. Just is to distinguish the characteristics. If you want to list to know the date it was created, who has the permissions to see it, open, execute it, you just press ls -a and just do I mistake. This ls -a show you every single file that is hidden from you. You can tell the difference by the command before, just ls with the flag. It shows these ones that are hidden from the site. So if you want to know the date, the permissions, who has to see it, execute it, read it, you just do ls -l and you can see who created, the size, the date it was created, and here you have the permissions, and this first letter tells you if it's a directory or not. this is and this isn't. The first three afterwards are the root options. This is from the user, and this is from the group. The group in this case can only read it. The user can read it and write in it, and same for the root. In this case, in a directory, the groups can read and execute, cannot write because it's a directory. The users the same thing, but only the roots can do everything, can read, write and execute. So that's about it. If you want to change the permissions of a file, normally is to make a file an executable one, you have various options to do it. But the command is, here we go, sudo chmod, and after you can put plus X if you want to have attribute to everyone the right to execute, an R to read, and a double to write. They can do with octal numbers, and this is I will not explain. I will leave a link in the description below about it. But example, if you write 777, you will give everyone's the read, write and execute to all, to user, root and groups permissions for that file, program, whatever. Just for read. Just we'll create a file to show you that. If you want to create a file, you just write touch and give it a name. And the extension of a file, if you want to be a text file, you write txt. And it's created, like you can see right here. If you want to edit the file, you can have GUI, or you can do in the terminal too. You can do nano and OS, and will give you something to write on. If you want to save it, Control X, Y and enter, it will save. If you prefer to have a user interface, you can use Kidit. Here's what I use. And the name, and it will open with everything we write on. You can close it, and we'll close in the terminal too if you want to open there, or you can open here. This has a different name, and will open, and you can open here the file like that. So we'll see the permissions of that file: ls-l os tutorials, and we can see it's not a directory, everyone can read it. Only root and user, that's me, can read, but groups can write, but groups not. So we will take off the rights from the user. You write sudo. It depends if you want to act like root or if you want like user. If you use user, xmode minus write OS tutorials. We take off the rights. We'll see there's no right for anyone. If you want to write it again, you do the same thing, xmode, but we just put a plus, and it is rights for everyone besides the group. But here it is.